What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in.
Well,
it's almost like being in love. I'm here with Joy Behar, and we're in a great mood today. How about
Why
this?
is that?
Well, the reason is because this morning we tried something a little bit different. We had Jonathan Karl come out in the first act because we had a packed show. We wanted to make sure we had time for everybody.
Yeah.
But because we did that, there was no Hot Topics meeting.
That we didn't. The Hot Topics meeting is killing us.
It's killing us. I mean, it was like Christmas morning. I didn't have to get nervous about what are we going to pick today? What are we going to do? I didn't have to talk to any of you guys. We all rolled in. We just had a relaxing.
We should do something about that.
See, the problem is everyone likes the Hot Topics. The world likes the Hot Topics.
I'm not saying get rid of them. Maybe we work like this.
Yeah.
You send us the list of things. We write what we think, and you guys decide without a meeting.
We've gone down this road before. We've gone through times of doing
Try
this.
it.
It will last a week, and then you will say, "No, you're picking the wrong things. I don't want to."
Try it for another game.
We'll discuss. It's interesting. You know, the Hot Topics, as you know, are what people get excited about. Really, I mean that's the thing. I've been toying with an idea of maybe in the new year, having a dedicated just day of Hot Topics every week, which would be hard.
Do it on Friday.
Maybe, you know, but it's hard on it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think the audience likes it. We'll see what happens.
All right. We used to do that all the time.
I know.
It's not that original an idea.
No, but they have it like Hot Topics Tuesdays or something, hypothetically.
Hot Topics Fridays, a wrap-up of the week, too.
Yes. All right, so... But the other part of it was we had a great show today. We had Jonathan Karl on for his book, Retribution. He's always a good guest.
Yeah.
And he's got some interesting insights into what's going on and what makes the president tick, even though they have sometimes a contentious relationship. He says it's very good off camera.
This idea that Trump is different in public than he is in private, I think, is concerning, frankly.
Really? How so?
Well, because you want authenticity.
Right.
I've met a few presidents now. I've met Biden. I've met Clinton. I've met Obama. I didn't meet George Bush, I don't think. I met Cheney. Carter.
So that counts as President Cheney?
Yeah, pretty much. And then Jimmy Carter also.
Right.
Every one of them. And even George Bush, I would say this probably
And you
is
dated
true.
Lincoln?
And I did, besides dating Lincoln.
Yeah.
But all of the ones that I've actually met and didn't date, were, I think, are real. And I need that. I want that.
We were talking about this off camera because I was saying, you know, be public personas and private personas. I feel very lucky that I work with people who are very much who they are on television and in real life. I don't have to worry that someone's going to run into you somewhere and see the real Joy Behar.
No,
you're exactly who you are everywhere.
That's right. And that's why I've lasted 30 years.
Exactly.
And, people can see through that stuff.
Yes. Well, you know, yeah.
It's the secret to my longevity is not that I'm so brilliant, is that I'm just who I am.
Yes.
That is the fact.
Your authentic self. And I've been at The View long enough to know that when people are not authentic, it doesn't work over time. No. We've seen that for sure. What did you make of him saying, of Jonathan Karl saying that Trump absolutely feels like he's winning the government shutdown?
You know, Trump will say anything.
But do you think he
knows?
believes that? I guess, yeah.
He doesn't know what he's saying. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. All right, speaking of show business, yesterday I broke the news to our audience that while we do have a fun show planned for this Friday on Halloween, the host will not be dressing up for the second year in a row.
And why are we not dressing up? Not that I wanted to.
Mostly because you complain about it constantly and you're a pain in the ass.
I don't believe that. There's another reason. Because I complain about other stuff and that doesn't do anything.
No, the honest truth is we can't do Hot Topics when we're dressed up.
Why not?
Because you don't want to. You don't want to do, talk about...
ridiculous.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about the Middle East while you're dressed as Little Orphan Annie.
That's right.
It seems a little ridiculous. And the truth is, last year we didn't do it. It went pretty well. Yeah. I think it was our highest rated Halloween show in 4 years.
It?
So, you know,
let
people
the
get
kids
upset.
Do it. The kids are doing
Well, we're
it.
going to do that. We're going to have the kids, Halloween kids costumes.
Right.
We have a fun cold open and lots of surprises. So that'll be good. People will like it. But
I think that it's a kids' holiday and it should be used that way.
I think so too. I'm proud of the tradition of the stuff we've done, but I think, and it's not to say we'll never do it again, but we're not doing it this year. We'll see what happens.
All right.
That being said, over the years they've forced you into many costumes. Do you have a favorite over the years?
Well, you mentioned Little Orphan Annie.
Mm-hmm.
I was that with the big wig on my head, and Bill Getty was Daddy Warbucks.
Daddy Warbucks?
So
okay, there you go.
That was cute.
With redheads, there's so many automatics. I've got redheaded daughters, and my youngest is Strawberry Shortcake this year. I don't think she even...
That's cute.
It's pretty good. I don't even think she knows who Strawberry Shortcake is, but the costume's perfect. Yeah.
And The other one was I played Mildred. What's her name? Joan Crawford one year.
Oh, that's good. I liked you as Tippi Hedren from The Birds. That was
I
a
had
good
that
one
one.
too.
I had birds attached to my costume.
Yeah,
that was a good one. Yeah, they were fun costumes over the years.
Yes, I also enjoyed you as the Mid-Terminator when you were Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was pretty good too. Now
Remember, Barbara Walters played Marilyn Monroe. Remember that show?
Oh, that haunts my dreams. I wasn't even here then.
Would not get out of character the entire show.
Right. You said that it's a kid's holiday. Are you doing anything with Luca?
Well, when is it? Friday?
Yeah.
I haven't made a plan. I'm sure he has something to do in school.
All right. Well, I wonder, because kids wear costumes to school now and stuff like that too. I'd
like to see it, and I think that they might have where he lives. I think they might have a Halloween parade.
We talked about this yesterday, a little backstage, and I talked about it on the podcast. My daughter started watching scary movies, so I bought a Michael Myers Halloween mask to basically traumatize her.
Mike Myers?
Yeah, not Mike Myers, the actor. It's he's a murderer from the Halloween movies.
Oh.
And I've just decided to torment my daughter and hide and jump out at her and scare her.
Don't do that.
You don't think so? I was having a... Yeah.
She'll know it's you.
I think she'll be terrified.
Why do you want to do that?
I don't know. What's wrong with me?
Yeah,
There's something wrong with me. Yeah,
when I was a kid, I saw a movie, and all it was people had like some kind of thing on their forehead, and only this one person could see it. But when they saw it, they knew that person was going to die.
Ooh.
And I have never forgotten that movie. It scares me even to talk about it now. So I would not do anything to traumatize a child because you carry that your whole life.
Also, my mother traumatized me, and I have carried it my whole life, yet I still want to do this to my daughter. There's something inherently wrong with me. It's fine. I remember I was watching...
You need a shrink.
I mean, I have you. We meet once every Tuesday.
Well, it seems like Jonathan's book, Retribution, but against your own child.
Against my own child, who I adore and love.
Yes. My father used to tease me. Mm-hmm. He'd hit me and go, "Got you last." Mm-hmm. It's like this sadistic thing that fathers do to their daughters.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I got to work on that. All right, speaking of sadistic things and interesting things, I walked into your office today. And as I walked in, you were having a conversation with two other people, two of our coworkers.
Yeah.
And I walked in, and you turned to me and said, "In my new play, I made the executive producer a sexual harasser."
Well, because my play takes place in 1981.
Okay.
And at that time, you could be that. And I think it's an interesting element because the play is about a TV show.
All right. Well, that's all well and good. I don't appreciate you making the executive producer a sexual harasser because people are going to say, "Who is Joyce executive producer?"
What, were you an executive producer in 1981?
No, I was 5.
You were 5 years old.
I was 5 years old.
What are you worried about?
I wanted to bring it up on the podcast so we just set the record straight.
All right.
I've never harassed you or anyone else to your knowledge.
The world does not revolve around you, okay?
No, I mean, I'm not sure it doesn't, to be honest with you.
The play is about the period.
Okay.
So there was plenty of that going around where guys would just say, "I like that outfit you're wearing. You look very hot." Mm-hmm. That is not allowed now.
No, it is not allowed now. It is not allowed now. But you look lovely.
Lovely, I guess you could say. But you're not even supposed to say a comment on how you look good today, your hair looks good, or any of that now. You're not allowed.
No, and I never do. On the other hand, you often comment on what I'm wearing and give me notes about it. And
I do. It's true.
Yeah.
Well, you can report me to HR.
I might have to.
But in 1981, let's remember how long ago that was.
Yes.
My plays all take place in another decade.
Another time.
I don't like to write about now that much.
Right.
Because I have perspective on what went on. That's why.
You went to Florida last week. Speaking of weird things, I
was
don't
there
think
this
of you in
weekend.
Florida. Anna Navarro told me. She said you were complaining about the humidity quite a bit, and that you said you look like a chia pet.
Well, I didn't. I just made a joke about it. My hair actually held up fairly well because I barely went outside.
Yeah, of course.
I was in a car and I was in a hotel.
What were you doing in Florida?
My husband's aunt, Florence, turned 95. Mm-hmm. And they had a big party for her, and all of his family was there, and it was lovely.
That's pretty good.
I'm sure the pictures are all over Facebook.
It's for you to get on a plane to travel for a birthday is a pretty big deal. Is that just out of
she
deference
was 95,
to Steve? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And my husband deserves good behavior from me.
He really does.
He's very good to me.
Yes.
He comes with me. He protects me, takes care of me. Mm-hmm. I have to reciprocate once in a while.
Now, Florida, known as being a kind of a MAGA state in many times.
Is it? Yeah, well, it's an open carry.
Yeah.
I mean, that is crazy.
But what about like at the party? Did you hear people give opinions about The View or anything like that? That always happens to me.
No.
No one talks to you about anything?
No, they were talking. I don't know what the hell they were talking about. Whatever, different things. No. But what kind of a state allows you to walk around with a gun? What is
a lot of them.
The Wild West.
Yeah, a lot of them.
You know, I've been to Europe. You've been to Europe.
I have.
I never, when I walk around Europe, Italy, France, where else have I been? England, wherever I've gone, you never have the sense that people have guns there.
No.
Even New York, I don't sense that people have guns because we have strict gun laws here.
But they do.
They probably do, and they probably do in those countries too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But when they give you permission, that means every nutcase can have one.
Whenever I go to Europe, I always read about all the pickpocketing and stuff like that, and I get very nervous. And
My
then I
ex
forget.
was pickpocketed in Barcelona.
But we live in New York City. I mean, it's probably just as close to a risk here as as it is anywhere else.
I don't know.
No?
I don't feel unsafe in New York.
I don't either, but
Yeah.
that might be naive. I don't know.
But Florida has a lot of strip malls. There's a lot of
And strip clubs.
And strip clubs,
Yeah.
But the ocean and the water is beautiful, and there were like some cloud formations that were interesting.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You know how you like to take photos of audience members because
Yes.
you want to paint them?
Beautiful outfits they
Yes.
have. Yeah.
Yesterday, I believe Anna Navarro took some photos of the
She
audience
did.
for
She
you.
sent me one. It was good.
How did she do? She picked good ones?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, there's a Dear Abby question I want you to take on.
Oh.
I know you enjoy Dear Abby.
We missed hot topics today, so we're doing it now.
Exactly.
All right.
A woman wrote in saying that her husband has little to no patience with anyone, family included. He has always been negative, and as he grows older, it has grown 10 times worse. She called him a social terrorist in social situations. How would you advise dealing with a partner who is negative and a social pariah?
So he doesn't want to be with her family or anybody?
Family, friends, anybody. He has no patience for anybody. I know people like this.
It's probably social phobia.
You think so?
Probably
Just lashing
scared,
out?
a little scared to be around people and has a defensive behavior because of that. He needs look. I tell you, therapy. These type of things can be dealt with in therapy and with medication.
What about beyond group therapy? Have you ever actually gone to real therapy? Do you go to that?
Of course, for years.
Yes.
I lay down on a couch.
Still these days or no?
No, I gave that up a long time ago.
How come? What made you give it up?
I had enough of it. You reach a point where you don't need it anymore. But
Right.
psychodrama you can do, and I have my psychodrama groups.
Right.
But I don't. I am the one who conducts them. So
Yeah.
when I have an issue, nobody really can help me.
Right. Like Sarah Haynes, I'm pretty sure she just goes from here to therapy and back. I think that's pretty much it. She enjoys it.
She loves it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she loves it.
Yeah, somebody on staff, I won't say who, came to my last psychodrama group.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and was
wow.
very good in the group. Very
Really?
good, very real, honest. Was able to walk around and do different parts. It was terrific.
Oh, I'm fascinated by
Yeah.
this. Oh, this is very interesting for me
Yeah.
because A, it's a limited number of people you'd invite.
Yeah.
B, people that would be good at it because some
Yeah.
of the people you would invite, I don't think would be good at it. Like people that can
But
emote.
it's not acting. You're getting it confused. It's about being honest and truthful about what you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
and turning yourself in to some extent and being able to reverse roles, which is very important if you want to be an empathic person, to be reverse roles with a person. You know how they always go, if you haven't walked a mile in somebody else's
Right.
shoes, you have no right to talk for them.
Yes.
Well, this is what psychodrama does. You reverse roles and you walk in their shoes.
How many people do you need to do this? 'Cause,
5 to 6,
Okay,
7.
you need like a full
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
All right. Be
Why?
Interesting.
You want to do it on TV?
A little bit. Yeah. A little bit.
We could do it.
On a Friday or something?
Do it on tape because you might have to like cut it down because there's a lot of dead air. I can't do it in 5 minutes.
All right, fine. We'll see what we can do. I think it's a field shoot. I think we go to Joy Psychodrama.
It could be.
It could end badly, though, doesn't it? Sorry, I know you don't like the word badly.
No, that works in that. It's not about a feeling. You're talking about
It could end poorly.
it can end badly is correct.
Wow. Okay. There's a new book coming out next week called The Joy of Solitude. It talks about how to reconnect yourself in an overconnected world. And one of the things it says is how to choose to spend even 15 minutes alone each day to stabilize your mood, recharge your battery, and spark creativity. What would you do with 15 minutes of alone time?
What I'm alone a lot.
Are you alone a lot?
Of course, but what does it mean to be alone and not have this? No phone, no connection, no television, no nothing.
No, I think it's just 15 minutes to do whatever you want to do in order to center yourself.
You know what? I talk to married women all the time, and all they want is to be alone.
Yeah, I found that as well. My wife also wants to be alone. Yes.
Constantly, my husband's going to play golf. Thank God I have the day to myself. So this book is for who? A bunch of dependent men, maybe.
Maybe. I have to say, I don't particularly like being alone.
No.
For any real amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like watching football. But other than that.
This is why when their divorce happens,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times men will find a new one before they leave the wife because they don't want to be by themselves.
No, I don't want to be by myself.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So this book is for men.
No, like my wife will sometimes go out with my daughters.
Yeah.
And I'll be like a little frustrated by that because I'm home alone. I don't have plans.
And you don't know what to do with yourself.
I don't know what to do. Yeah.
See, you're a bad candidate for retirement.
Yeah.
I was reading an article about it, that anybody who's thinking of retiring in any shape or form needs to plan before the actual retirement occurs.
Yeah.
Because you've got to come up with things that you are interested in.
No. And I have my gambling, but that doesn't seem good
Gambling,
on a fixed income. Probably not the way to go.
I know, that's your interest. What other interests do you have?
I like sports a lot. I like reading. I like...
You like to watch sports.
Yeah, and I play fantasy sports, which I really enjoy a lot.
But fantasy sports is gambling.
Not always, but yes. I mean, it's not. You play it in leagues, so it goes through the season.
Yeah, but the gambling, we've already taken that off the table because it's
it requires money, and
your wife will divorce you, and then
probably
you'll be alone.
So. Yes.
So what else?
Travel.
You like to travel. Also requires cash, so that means you better start saving your money.
Yeah.
Next, what else?
I'm out. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
I like to read. I like to travel. I like sports.
Okay, reading is cheap and free.
Yes.
Sports is passive. You're watching television.
Yeah, but if I can't gamble, it's probably not as much fun.
Gambling, you're going to lose all your money, so you won't be able to travel.
Right.
So no, you got to come up with something.
I like
new.
TVs. I like TV and movies. I like watching
those
stuff.
are all passive.
They're all passive
activities.
Things,
You have to think of what an active activity that you would do.
Yeah.
Pickleball's good.
Yeah.
You can't do that forever, but you can do that for a while.
Drinking. No. I got problems. Yeah, this is not good.
What about something creative? Writing a memoir.
I've toyed with that. I have. I've toyed with writing. I've got some good stories and anecdotes I could.
You should start taking notes now.
Yeah.
Because I could have written one, but I forgot everything.
Every time I try, I always feel. Every time I talk about like keeping a journal or something like that, I always feel like all the good stuff already happened, and I already.
Well, from your point of view, it'll be different, and you have a particular purview.
I do indeed. All right.
I also was reading about older people who are retired, who are in their 70s and up, who are going back to college. To me, if you are wondering what to do, take a class. There's adult education everywhere. Take a class.
My sister's a psychologist, and it bothers me that she has a doctorate. I would like to have.
You're jealous.
Yeah, I'm jealous of everybody.
Yeah. How many degrees do you have?
None. I have bachelor's. Yeah, that's
just bachelor.
Yeah.
I have an MA.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right, you're ahead of me there too.
And plus a lot of credits because I was a teacher.
Do you have any honorary doctorates?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You should get some.
Yeah.
Why not?
They're honorary. It's not real.
Yeah, but well, you can still say you can
My
pull it out.
ex-husband is a PhD.
All right, that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back to this other thing about solitude, Steve apparently said on the Weekend View that you encourage him to go hang out with his friends. He has no interest in.
Yeah, he went out with them.
Oh, he did. How'd that go?
Oh. So he went out to dinner with like 3 of them. Mm-hmm. There were 4. I said, can't you get a weekly poker game going?
Yeah. Oh, see, gambling.
He says, they would be good at that.
Yeah.
But he says he can't find more people to play.
I might be around.
But you know what? Find more people is my answer. Just look into it. Ask around. But he doesn't do it.
There's so few people I want to spend time with, to be honest with you.
But playing poker is...
Poker's great, yeah.
So anyway, he went out to dinner with them, not poker. They went out to dinner. So I said to him, we're going to go out to dinner tomorrow night. Don't tell me anything today. I want all the stories tomorrow night at dinner. Mm-hmm. He said, well, Dave, I said, I don't want to hear it. I want it all at dinner.
Save it for that, right.
So we went out to dinner the next night, and we had plenty of stories to tell me, but it's like pulling teeth.
Yeah, I like going out with my friends. It's just hard to schedule with everybody. Like, everyone's got lives.
My house, they're all retired. He can do it.
All right. Before we go, we have an audience question for you. I know you enjoy those.
Yeah.
Here's a question from Alexandra. I'm pushing myself to follow my dreams as a writer. How do I overcome my fear of being judged by other people? That's an interesting question. Do you experience that when you have a new play and it's coming out? Are you worried? Of course.
Well, first of all, Alexandra, everybody has the fear of being judged.
Yes.
I mean, my plays were put on. I'll tell you a story. I did a one-woman show at the Cherry Lane Theater. I had packed houses every night. It's called Me, My Math, and I. The guy at the Times reviewed it, and he did not say one thing about whether it was good or bad. All he said was that if you don't like her politics, you won't like this show. There was not any political material in the show, hardly at all. Mm-hmm. He was using my persona on this show to attack my work, okay? Mm-hmm. So, and now he writes obituaries. Ha! Just saying. So, here's my point, Alexandra.
Yes.
Do not worry. Everybody has the same problem. Mm-hmm. Everybody suffers from rejection and humiliation. the thing is you've got to be in an environment that is not judgmental. That's why I have my writing groups. You can form your own writing group.
Right.
There are books out there that give prompts. You pick a prompt, everybody writes, and then they read. Nobody criticizes everybody.
You've done plays. Have you ever done a screenplay?
No, I have no interest in writing a screenplay. I'm not that visual.
Yeah.
I'm more, what's the word?
Story-driven?
Ears, hear. I hear things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a listener. I'm not really a although I do know my way around Bloomingdale's.
This is why you enjoy podcasts. See, this is good.
Talking.
You're audio-based.
Yeah, I'm audio. Yeah. I'm an audio person.
Yeah. All right. I like it. It works out. All right. Well, that's why everyone loves the Joy podcast. Tuesdays are must listen.
Like Tuesdays with Maury. It's Tuesdays with Brian.
Yeah, Tuesdays with Brian. That's right. Just call me Maury. All right. Thank you for joining me, Joy. Tomorrow I'll be back with Sunny Hostin.
Oh.
Wednesdays with Sunny, and we'll see you then.